the front here, we have an attacker crafting a web request. And I'll get more into detail here in a second, but essentially all they're doing is pinging your website. This is a web server that they're trying to touch, and they are crafting a special header when they do it. This is very, very, very easy to do, and a lot of attacks can start this way. The problem is how easy this is after it succeeds.
High level again, it just means they can scan you easily.
So on the far right, you have the attacker controlled LDAP. So let's say I'm running an LDAP server. Once I get this injection to JNDI:LDAP, all that means is I'm using JNDI. I'm telling Log4j, okay, now use JNDI to call out to my malicious server, my LDAP server. And that could live at evil.co. It could live at something that's a little bit more benign and less obvious. But essentially, all it requires is to inject something arbitrary like this, calling it JNDI into a header. And if the logger picks that up, it's essentially game over. It reaches out to the LDAP server, pulls new code in, and then runs whatever that is. And that's why this is so scary, because really there's a few steps to this, but they happen so fast. You have the attacker reaching out, you have an owned LDAP server, and then you have code that lives on the LDAP server, or actually could live even in a second stage location. And that code is pulled and then executed immediately.
And that code could be obfuscated, it could be new, it could be different things depending on what kind of payload they wanted to do.
Yeah, and that's what's called an RCE, a remote code exploit.
Right,
so
which is why it got a 10 out of 10 on the MITRE framework, right?
Right.